Hello guys, this is PhantomScar. Sorry it's been a while since I made my last video, but we got an awesome war going on right now, and I just wanted to share some information for those who are wondering and for future reference. So this is a post from developer Wally. He just put like all the information about war. So we got these three guys. So this red one is honor, middle one is stamina and energy. Maximum of this war is 100 million tokens, personal best. But that's like for all out people, and I think it's about 5,000 raids you have to do in the period of five days. So you gotta smash at least 1,000 raids a day, or go all out. But it's a very awesome war. The stats return from this, usually from experience, all wars, they provide more stat points. This is not considering heavy stats packs because that's separate, but stats points, war raids usually give more than the highest return of stats regular raids we have usually. I'm not sure 100% about this war, but the stats return is pretty good on these raids. So here's the information. You guys can pause and read through this if you want. But let's go in game, see what's going on. So yeah, I've been pretty busy first couple days at work. Well, not first day I was working, and like I was hitting a world rate war at work, and kind of fell behind, but trying to catch up right now. So this is war right here, right? Let's check out the rewards. So if you can see, like, I think personal maximum for like just in general, I think it's 30 million tokens. That's pretty achievable, even though it's pretty challenging at the same time. And it gives you 100, gives you all the loot. I mean, even 10 million gives you all, like 200 chests is all the loot, all the gear, the mounts, and everything. The previous war maximum was 10 million, and that's where you get everything. So, and then a community tier maximum is 10 billion, yeah? 10 billion. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, so I'm right now at 24.5 million. These guys are kicking booty. So, pretty awesome. So we already way ahead in community tier. So the way I do this, the way I raid, maybe this will help you guys to make it faster instead of like joining on raid and hitting, is I go to find public, and I just spend like 10 minutes joining raids. That way, like when I go to hitting raids, I can just focus on hitting raids non-stop and not going back and forth. Like I can just load 100 raids and just smash them all, instead of going back and forth, losing time getting new raids. So I just join a bunch. So I just join all of them, and then I just refresh and just keep joining. I used to keep track and count how much I need, like how many I joined, but at this point 5,000, there's no point in keeping track. Just keep going until the last day, or until you reach your highest tier. Another way, for example, like if you're like draining your bars, and then you have, like, for example, 1,000 honor left but 0 of the other ones, right? And you want to just hit honor rates. So another way to do that is press search, and well, let's see, current So the honor one, his name is Nightmare. So I have 1,000 honor left, and I want honor raids only, because that way, because I want to drain that only. So I go find public, I press search, and I type in, instead of typing Nightmare, you can just type in Night. Works for me, for short. It kind of knows what you're looking for, and it's going to just find all the Nightmare raids only. So I'm just going to join all these since I already loaded them. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome war, pretty awesome event. Developer Wally's been doing a lot of things. Seems like since he showed up, a lot of awesome things have been happening. So let's go to crafts, and let's see. The craft is ×4, which is not that high, but the return is still. I mean, I mean, 20 million is already, how much is that? 4 million or something like that. So that's already like almost 16 million stat points right there. But so for Legion, actually, hold on, let's go back to rates. So these guys drop pretty awesome gear, and this gear works on Legion. For those who are wondering, it does work on Legion. It drops this awesome ring. I'm not using it because I'm using a different ring, but it's a ring that gets stronger over time. The more undead troops you acquire, the stronger it gets. It's a very awesome ring. I'm pretty sure, I mean, look at those stats, 2000 attack. I mean, I didn't put an in chat, but I didn't even put the best one. I just put some, versus war. But this main hand right here, I recommend everybody wear it, even because this main hand, this is the helmet, this is the shield. Oh yeah, helmet. It's a very awesome helmet as well. But let's go to this guy. Is this guy? Yeah, this main hand right here, it works. From what I'm reading, it says ask someone else 10% chance for 42,000 bonus damage, extra 20,000 damage if helmet of commander is worn. That's like if you wear all these together on a Legion, it does more damage, stacks up. Extra damage if the other item is worn. I think that's the ring. Increases critical chance by 2%, critical hit by 2%, and critical damage by 15%. So I don't see it anywhere where it says versus war or versus anything. So I mean, this is versus everything. So even though you're not hitting war raids and the war is over or anything, I highly recommend people wear this main hand on your Legion because it works in Legion. And this is awesome. This is like one of the best main hands I think in the game there is right now at the moment, because of that crit increase and critical damage by 15%. For those who have Starbolt or Master Poly, I recommend having that full set on your Toon. Then on Legion, just whatever you have specific versus this war. So I just put all that gear on, and then I'm gonna have this main hand no matter what. This main hand is awesome. I mean, that crit increase and crit damage is must have. I mean, you accumulate other items and it adds up, So another thing I'd say, guys, make sure you keep summoning raids, because there's a lot of people trying to reach the 100 million personal tier, and I was hitting like at 2 a.m. at night last night, and I ran out of raids. I ran out of war raids. So because there's people in Europe on the other side of the world that our night is their day, so they have no raids to hit either. That means, So whenever you join a raid, you summon it. Let's see if I have one already. Whatever, I don't have one already, but I'll summon it and make sure you public it. If you forget to public it and you put a last minute, you'll have a lot. I think there's already a lot of failing raids I've seen, at least 3 of them already. But that's not too bad. But just don't public it like 5 minutes before it's dead, and it has full health. So let's do some raiding here. Oh snap! Let's do that. Still. Shout out to Ray Coco Shout 10. I don't know if I said that right, Guild. It's PhantomScar in the house. Looking forward for the August event for the fame. I wish luck to all the top 5 guilds that qualified to win the what are you the guild to be immortalized. Yeah. So the way I do this, oh man, what the heck? The positioning changed. The way I do this, I only bother putting magic on raids that are like full health. If it's like a halfway dead and I see like 30 people on there or 20 people, I don't even bother because I'm pretty sure out of those 20 somebody got it. So I just keep going back and forth. So if you guys have any requests or any type of videos you guys want to see, put in a comment below. Make sure you subscribe and like my channel. But yeah, this war is awesome. Phase 2 is gonna be Wednesday. That's coming up on Wednesday. Pretty much 1 week. So 1 week for phase 1 and then 1 week for phase 2. That's how it works. All wars. Man, I'm having lag.com. Well, it's morning. People just waking up and catching up. See, like this is what I'm talking about. Like somebody just now shared it to public, and it's like the timer is 6 hours left. I mean, my 6 hours might die, but that's why I recommend make sure as soon as you summon it and get a magic, and then share it out right away. That way it's not failed. And like for example, like somebody who not understand that could fail or like be in a hurry, and they would hit the raid, right? And then it would fail, and then they'll lose the damage, they'll lose the resources, so like it'd be wasted time for everybody. I'm still gonna hit it because it has 6 hours left and plenty of time to maybe catch up. Plus it's the honor rate is 500 billion damage, and then the energy and the honor and energy and stamina are 1 trillion damage. Man, what's going on with this magic? It's like screwed up. Did I like some other magic or something? I used to have the Marco Ray the wing where the lightning rod is spot, so it keeps confusing me. But yeah, guys, this is PhantomScar. It's nice making this video for you guys. I highly recommend you guys that post requests, subscribe, like this channel, comment below. And I do ask if you guys have something specific you guys want to see, some kind of tutorial or some kind of guide or anything, just comment below and I'll be able to make a video about that, and that would be easier. So alright, I'll do a couple more raids. Oh man, somebody got to it before I did. Bam. Let's see if we can get a big hit in the next 10 raids. Like 100 billion plus. Nope. 7. Nope. 6. Bam. Nope. Nope. So let's see, and this one's full. Like the health is pretty up there, so I'm gonna just put a magic on it. Move on. I don't bother with it. And this one's pretty fresh too. Seems like it's 11 people, but that all 11 stopped to magic this raid. Oh no, they have. Way to go. So, a good mount for war that it's high rate and does really good damage, I recommend to you guys, is this mount right here. It's called Ship. It's a very high rate and does, so that means like you only 10 billion damage, so you don't need like high damage. You need like hit go, you know, because if you wanna, you know, reach the top tier, it's not Giant King's ship, but Sea Giant. So this guy right here. So this is from a previous war, but it procs. It's 50% proc rate. So that means every hit or every other hit. If we were two of them, you can almost guarantee that every hit you have, one of the two will proc. So it's pretty awesome. Or two proc once, and it's gonna be like 100% rate. But this is a free mount that we got from one of the previous wars. If you have it, it's a good mount to use. Let's see what else is there. If you go to forums, TYR VOD, he took some time. Props to him, and he made a detailed list of all the mounts that you guys want. Best mounts for war. So I'm gonna see quickly if I can find it for you guys. So versus war mounts, it's right here. I use this as a reference too to help out my guild. So here's all the mounts if you're curious. You know, these mounts. So right here, these are all, you know, they are unlisted by rate. So Dreamer's Gambit Peacock, Elder Chimera, or how do you say that? Sea Giant, it's 100% overall damage, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, very awesome mount. I mean, if you use Sea Giant ships, you can't go wrong in this world raid, because it's speed, you know, you can just hit a raid and it procs, you know. 2 hits, you move on, you know. So, and these right here are for timers. So for example, if the raid is under certain percentage, see 80% timer. So if it's above, if 80% has time left. So that's pretty awesome. TYR, way to go, man. That's like mad props for this. Helps community big time. So alright guys, I'm gonna go back to smashing. I got a lot of work to do to reach 100 million. So it was nice chatting with you guys. Make sure you comment below on what future kind of content you want to see. I would really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe and like this channel. So I kind of took a break. The reason I took a break is because I was gonna stop. Some things in my real life, it's gonna people say it, got busy, so I was gonna take a break. But now I'm back for good, and I will start to get more active in making these videos for you guys. Some fun content to watch when you're bored or something, you know. So, alright. PhantomScar out.